All right, guys, I'm going to make this one very brief and to the point. Things will never get better for you in your life unless you take action. Now, when I say these things, I'm not just saying them to you guys. I am talking about the things that I am going through and I am learning myself. And this is one that I have known, but knowing it and actually putting it into action, into motion, two very different, completely separate things, right? You can know to be disciplined, you can know to do X, Y, and Z, but to actually do it, that's what matters. That's action. I could go on all day with examples of me not taking action and things crumbling beneath me. If you don't make a decision decisively and choose to do something and then execute it, the decision will be made for you. And a lot of the time, it is not going to be the outcome that you were hoping for. It is not going to be what you wanted. I, so many times, out of fear, wait and wait and wait and wait and don't do the things that I really want to. And because I don't take action, I don't get an outcome. Every day, well, today's not good enough. And for me, it always has to do with not getting enough sleep. Like, as soon as I'm done with this, I'm going to take a nap because my sleep's always all over the place. That's me. That's my specific barrier. And, here and there, other little things. Everybody probably has their own. You probably have an excuse or a real legitimate reason. For me, it's a bit of both, legit and an excuse. Um, like, is it inhibiting me? To a degree. Completely? Probably not. You might have your own. Oh, I haven't this. Oh, I don't have enough money. Oh, I don't have enough time. Oh, I don't have enough confidence. Whatever. But you have to just do it. I mean, there's all these things, like things with work and getting jobs that I should have done, things I could have reached out and made money, opportunities that have just been sitting on the back burner. And the longer I've let them sit there, the more that I've gotten scared about doing them because I think it's been so long. But the only thing to actually do is try. And, I can see that very clearly now. My only option is to go for it because otherwise you are choosing the option of failure. You're choosing the outcome where you do not get what you want. The only outcome where you can get what you want is if you try. And this goes for literally everything. I mean, this goes for me trying to finish my projects, and like not reaching out to people, which is insanity. But I just put way too much weight on it. Way too much for so long. And it crumbled. I crumbled under the pressure that I built, that I put on myself. Um, it goes for approaching girls. You don't approach her, you're not going to get the outcome you want. Sure, you might get shut down. I get shut down all the time. But every now and then, sometimes. Alright, my last video cut off because I had low memory. I should just make a new one entirely. I guess I could crop these together. I'll crop these together. Maybe. Anyway, what I was saying, you gotta take action and not get too caught up in what could have been because it's gone. It's gone. It's so gone. You're going to make stupid mistakes. You're going to take dumb actions. That's life. But letting go of them is what allows you to move on. That's what allows you to move forward. I didn't figure that out for a long time, but I'm not caught up on the fact I didn't figure it out. Every now and then, I'll baffle at it. Like, wow, I was stuck on a lot of these problems for a very long time. It's because I tried to make sense of it. It's because I tried to reason it. tried to rationalize something that was irrational. I overthought it. That's what I did. I overthought the shit out of it. Don't do that. Don't do that. Just figure out what you want to do. Take the steps to get there. Figure out what the steps are, and then take them. Bing, bing, bong. And you can't save a moment in time, so don't try to. You can have memories. You don't need to live in them, but you can have them to revisit. They can be lovely, or they can be bad. And the bad ones are lessons. Those are things to learn and grow from. And if they sting, the more they sting, the better and stronger the lesson. And sure, there's some things that are just bad, and that's bad, but you can always learn something from it. You really can. It's all about framing. It's all about how you frame it. And don't dwell on it. Really, it's not good for you. It doesn't do you any good at all. Just don't do it. Take action to move on. And everything is ahead of you. That's the crazy thing that people who get stuck on the past don't realize. And I didn't realize when I was incredibly stuck on the past. That's what my first video in this channel was about. And then immediately after I made that, days after, I had a horrible accident that's troubled me ever since for the last 8 months or so. Oh well. But I think I'm getting better now. I've stuck with it, man. Everything's ahead of you. That's what I was saying. Everything is ahead of you. You can go on and have the best life. And all these, you could stay forever thinking about how shitty things that happened in the past were, and missed opportunities, and now I'm older, things are different, blah, blah, blah. I'm not here anymore. That person's gone. I messed this up. We could have been together. Now we're not. I ruined this. I ruined that. I'm in, I've had these injuries. I lost this money, blah, 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 blah. I've been there with all of those things at points in time. Who hasn't, right? And if you haven't, you probably will. That's so foolish because you have no idea how much time ahead of you. And you can do anything. You have no idea what lies ahead. So why would you look back when the train's moving forward, baby? There's a lot of shit in front of you. It's actually the only direction that you can move. It's the only one. It's like taking a tortoise and putting it on a slip and slide, but he just insists to try to climb up it, or a water slide rather. He insists to try to climb up it. Well, he's just gonna stay still. He's not going anywhere, dude. But if he turned around, he'd go down the slide. He'd have a good time. Go down that slide, baby. Have a good time. Can't climb back up it. It's too slippery. Can't do it. It's not possible. Not until they invent that DeLorean that travels back, and that's not going to happen, I hate to tell you. So, here we are. Move forward. Pick yourself up. Pick your dirty, stinky little ass up. And run, baby. There's a lot ahead of us. Everything that you didn't do then, you've learned and you can do now. You've learned and grown so much, and you're going to continue to do so. And I'm proud of you for that. And I know this video is really rambly and stuff now, but that's okay. Anyway, I'm proud of you. Love you. Be safe. All right. Hakuna Matata. And subscribe and like this video and all that other good jazz. Cool.